to Eastern, and we are approaching landfall location for Category 4. Official. Just happened. Happened before they expected. National Hurricane Center mentioning that more intensification is possible. This thing's firing off a ton of lightning right now. Usually a very clear sign that the system is still intensifying. Anytime you get lightning in the eye of a hurricane, it definitely means it's a strong hurricane. Winds are now 140, pressure down to 940. 130-mile-an-hour winds, 940 millibar pressure, and still a few hours away from landfall. So we've had a good journey so far. We were at Crystal River last night and met up with a bunch of local sheriffs, highway patrol. We just met another highway patrol that stopped to say hi to us, and kind of an eerie feeling right now. Things are starting to pick up. There's a lot more debris on the roadways here on US 19. The eye wall is very tight, kind of reminiscent of Charlie almost. The outer bands kind of opened up here across the peninsula. We're not getting that heavy rain that sometimes you see. Actually, the eastern side looks a little drier. The western side looks really wet. Heavy rain north and to the west. Remember yesterday, I shared some models showing this almost Ian-like setup where Ian had the strong winds on the east side and the heavy rains on the west side. An odd phenomenon, something to do with the jet stream. I have to do a little more homework on that, but definitely the models picked up on it. And from day one, props to modeling and knowing what models to believe, right? I had so many people tell me to quit sharing the H-Wharf, not this year, but last year and the year before. So unbelievable, just unbelievable. So, the main concerns with this system right now is going to be that intense surge, up to 16 foot of surge expected in this area. This area is heavily wooded, trees everywhere, thick oaks, pines. So we're going to see power outages like I don't think anybody was expecting. And then the inland flooding. Inland flooding is going to be the third concern. And unfortunately, inland flooding is a large percentage of deaths with hurricanes. Inland flooding along with coastal flooding, not just coastal flooding, but inland flooding. So you got to be careful. Stay away from the water. Daylight here in about another hour and a half. We are going to go do some before videos of Steinhatchee or Steinhatchee. I don't want to mess up the name. I'm sorry. I'm a butcher when it comes to names. Steinhatchee. Stein? Yeah, that's what okay. So we're going to do some before video. We're not going to hang out there, I don't think, because there is, a lot of worry about the surge. So we're going to do a little before, a little bit, video. We're going to probably go somewhere around Perry, Florida. Perry, Florida, to me, a lot of memories in Perry, Florida, leaving the state. That's our gas stop. We usually eat food there, going out of town. So we're going to probably pick a spot in Perry to ride out the storm, and then we're going to head back probably and see storm. But the important thing to note here is the cone is, still showing hurricane well inland. We can't focus so much on landfall. This thing is going to be developing, and hurricanes expected way inland towards Georgia, even South Carolina. So we're going to see coming in off the Atlantic. So it's pretty odd to be talking about a hurricane inland, but as a matter of fact, the 5 a.m. just came out, and they're showing a hurricane Still a hurricane near Savannah, 70, 80-mile-an-hour hurricane at 8 p.m. tonight, Wednesday. Is that right? 8 p.m. Yeah. So 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to see a hurricane still near Savannah. Okay. Waycross, Valdosta. Y'all are going to have a hurricane. Like, who would have thought, right? Through South Georgia. That's the eye. So we're going to see extensive damages all the way through southern Georgia near Valdosta, Waycross, Hinesville, then Savannah, Charleston. Where are we going?
Left here.
So yeah, right here.
No, not yet.
Charleston. I mean, come on. We're going to see this thing affect a lot more than just Florida. So if you're, right here.
Right here.
All right, we're just going to stop here. I got somebody's been following me. I'm going to make sure they're not following us. No. Harmless. Okay, so now we're gonna you sure want to go out here? How many miles is it?
60.
We'll see if we get any coverage. Boy, I don't like these roads, man. See, this is we're gonna try to do a little video out here before the storm. What was the name of that restaurant? Ron's? What was it?
Roy's in Steinhatchee, or was that Sacred Key?
No, it was Steinhatchee, but it was Roy's.
Roy's.
How many miles is this? 6?
6 months.
How far is Perry?
That's 28 a bit that way.
All right. Well, this is a little hairy already. What's up with that? Well, we got. Oh man,
You could pull out a different way.
there's a different way out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're still way away from our landfall. Yeah, well, man, that eye is absolutely just. How many miles is it?
All right. 5.
5 miles. All right. We brought a chainsaw with us this time, so we're good. So we're watching. Like I said, hurricane warnings will be probably issued for all the way to 8 o'clock tonight for Georgia. Heavily wooded areas, a lot of power outages. This is when well, we're losing signal anyways.
Yeah.
All right, we're losing signal a little bit. I think I'm back. Well, we'll be back on. We'll when we ride the storm out, we'll make sure we have the internet going in a good spot. It's still another hour or so away before we're going to park and get a game plan on where we're going to ride a storm out at. Definitely not here. We're just going to do a little before after video here out by the beach and see what we got afterwards. A lot of debris on the road already. Only seen one power line down so far. How many miles?